We are here in Derby, PCA Universe, prestigious event. Probably, for me, a very prestigious event because this time last year, I was sitting not here, but in a very similar circumstance. And I won my pro card, which was obviously an unreal achievement for me last year. But that aside, from a coaching standpoint, one of my biggest highlights of last year and coaching career was this show. 2 pro cards, overall winner, 2 pro winners at the Universe last year. So a very, very big event, something that will always hold a place in my heart, shall we say. Obviously, I'm not competing this weekend, which everyone, I think, up until probably a few weeks back thought I was going to do a sneaky last minute, but I can confirm I am not competing this weekend. So yeah, excited for a big one. So the squad, we have got a group of 6 competing at the PCA Universe this weekend. I'm not going to forget to mention as well, because it is a surprise, but by the time this video comes out, people will know that Noel is also competing in Poland. So this weekend we have got, going through the running order, so we have got Ash, we have got Lewis, we have got Nicole, we have got Amy, we have got Emma, and we've got Khalees, all competing this weekend. So a very, very busy weekend. Actually more than last year. I think this is the most amount of people I've ever had in a show. So yeah, it's been a hectic week. Everyone competing tomorrow. I'm just thinking actually, I think. So Ash, who's first up, he only joined 2 weeks ago. So a very, very last minute one for Ash, which has been a fun 2 weeks so far. Lewis, who everyone will know, is current reigning PCA Pro World Champion, who won the overall last year. So he is going for the double hit, and it is worth mentioning it will be his final show for the foreseeable. He is planning, whether he does or not, for the foreseeable, but planning to go into retirement. So hopefully we can have a bang of Lewis tomorrow. Nicole's first show with me, so she'll be doing fit model. Amy is on show number 5 of the season. She's literally still going, bless her. I don't know how she's still going. So final show for her tomorrow. Emma's second show with me. She qualified 4 weeks back and won her class. And then Khalees, our first show together tomorrow. And she is pro bikini. So she will be our first show together tomorrow. So it's going to be a good one. And Noel, this will be her 2nd season with me. Last competed in 2024. She did do a show this year, but it was just a tick box. Just so she could qualify for Poland. So yeah.
Cool. How's this week been for you, prepping so many athletes at once, peaking so many athletes at once?
This week has been absolute chaos. What a lot of people forget to realise is it's fine talking about having 7 people in peak week, but you've also got another 100 people to also manage day to day as well as that. So everyone has been checking in daily. Everyone for the last 2 days has pretty much been checking in meal by meal. So it has been absolute chaos, is the honest answer. That being said though, everything has gone perfectly to plan. I'm probably the most chilled I've been right now, considering we are, 15 hours out from show day. But I'm the most chilled I've been, and everyone is on the money, so. So first up for the day will be Ash. She's 3rd on in the running order. So as I mentioned, he's only been with me for 2 weeks. We're doing something completely different to what he's already done. Completely different peak. Very, very excited for Ash. I think he has the capability to win tomorrow. Classic short, some great guys in the show. But if he wakes up on the money tomorrow, poses how we went through last weekend, he has a very, very good chance of winning his pro card tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was so close the judges had a final call out, and we have in 2nd place Ash.
Next up for the day will be Pro Classic, so it'll be Lewis. Kind of touched on Lewis already. He looks absolutely phenomenal. I don't see anyone touching the sides of Lewis tomorrow. His physique will do all the talking. I don't think anyone comes close to him. He is going to be better than the British, and he won the whole show at the British. He's going to be better than the Worlds. He won the Pro Worlds. think it's going to be lights out for Lewis tomorrow, and another nice £2,500 in his pocket tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, in second place, with a cheque for £1,500. In his final show, Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen,
So next up is Emma. She will be taking part in Masters 45 Plus. Looks fantastic. So she actually did the regional a few weeks back and won, but she got moved to bikini trained. And I think that was purely just because the standard of show was not very good, so she just stood out like a sore thumb. So we have brought her in a little bit softer, fuller, and I think she definitely doesn't, but I definitely think she has the capability to win tomorrow. There is some good girls. There was a good girl, the 45 plus, good woman who was in the show last week. Personally, I think Emma can beat her. So I am confident it will definitely be a top 3 for Emma tomorrow, but genuinely, I think she can win, and I think she can win the program.
ladies and gentlemen, a single point separating the top 2 athletes. It just so happens they're standing on this side together. In second place, athlete number 393, Emma. And your Universe Champion 399, Athletea.
Next up then will be Amy, so bikini tall. So Amy has so far she won an overall, she won 2 other first places in her other shows. I'm just thinking, yeah, Saxon, Germany, which she won, and then yeah, so Amy remains undefeated in her class as it stands. So she's going for the pro card tomorrow. That is the goal. That's been the goal all along. I do think she has the capability to win. Arguably, she's won an overall so far, so she hasn't been beaten in a class. There's a couple of other girls that we've seen that are good. Personally, I think Amy can win tomorrow. For us, I think anything less than winning the class tomorrow, for her, I think I would still say it would be a good achievement, but I think anything less than a win for her tomorrow, she'd be disappointed. So again, I think she has that capability to get it, so fingers crossed.
In second place, 466, Amy. And your winner and new Universe Champion representing Spain, Sophia.
And then last but not least for the day is Khalees. She's a junior, but she is already a PCA pro. She is absolutely fantastic. The amount of people that are messaging me about her at the moment is crazy. This is the first show for her for the season. She will then go into the NPC shows, of which I believe she has the capability to win a pro card. She is phenomenal, for NPC especially. I do still think she has the capability to win tomorrow. There is some big gals doing tomorrow. If they want shape, condition, overall presentation, Khalees can win. If they opt for size tomorrow, that's where she may struggle, just because there is some wham bikini girls. Khalees' goal, she wanted to be top 2. If we get top 2 tomorrow, I'll be very, very happy, but I do think she could win. And then we have Noelle, who is doing the Poland Pro Qualifier. So she will be last on for the day. She's not going to be on until about 8 o'clock at night tomorrow, which is a nice fun one to manage for the day. Look, when you go to a pro qualifier, you go in to go after a pro card. Do I think she has the capability to win a pro card? Absolutely. Is it possible tomorrow? Absolutely. But also these shows are absolute minefields. There will be hundreds of other girls that are in the same position. It will be a case of whatever the judge likes on the day. If she gets a class win tomorrow, I would say that is a very, very good win for us. It sets us up very nicely for what we decide to do for the rest of the season. So time will tell. What would a failure be for me tomorrow? A successful day? I think when you asked me this question last time, I think pretty much what I'd laid out happened. So let's hope the same thing happens again. However, a successful day for me tomorrow would be a pro win and a pro card with some other first places in the mixture. but if I get a PCA Pro win and a pro card of any kind tomorrow, I'll take that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pro Universe Bikini Champion taking home a check for an incredible £2,500. Release! And a huge round of applause for all the remaining Pro Bikini athletes as they make their way off stage.
Can we have a final pose?
Oh, yeah.